Or first I was supposed to write some new nonfiction, and then I decided I wasn't. And now I'm reading poetry, but it's my birthday, so I'll read poetry if I want to. Which is like really weird. I haven't done this in like 5 years, but yay! Thank you. Drinks can be deposited at the foot of the stage. So this first poem is called Proximity. The single greatest factor in meeting is proximity, measured in heartbeats, chipped coffee cups, asking for a pen, remarking on the weather, cold and gray, Irish sunshine. Communication being the shortest line between two people, with the distance over time dividing into smaller and more manageable signs, secretly hoping that will somehow align, minding my P's and waiting in queues, ears attuned to the conversation I wish I was having. He asks her whether Barcelona is nice this time of year. She laughs and replies, behind my eyes I picture them, her faded blue camisole, his dirty backpack, threadbare socks. Space is not a void or a vacuum. It's a place where we move, coins jiggling in our pockets, a tune on our lips, wiggle in our hips, a languid afternoon tea. Cascading causes like run-on clauses crash us into each other, stepping on toes or cobblestones, stringing sentences together, trying to say what we mean, but somehow losing the translation from synapse to syntax. And trust me, alcohol only makes it worse. The desire to communicate, the hope you resonate, meet in the space between sounds, because silence is not the absence of noise, but the potential for creation. Yay! Yay! This next one is called Chinese New Year. Rising and falling softly, sleeping with your eyebrows knit, pins and needles against the wall, my arm is pins and needles. This is the moment where I should wake you, where I should admit that I'm trying so, but I'm silenced by your sleeping frame, a painting canvas heavy with layers and layers that haven't dried yet. As I watch your skin rustle with a touch of the morning breeze or chi, I think about how I should clean the house, sweeping away last year's negativity so that good luck can creep in and have room to breathe. Maybe later we'll go to Cermak, Chinatown, have passerbys hand us red packets, and if we're lucky they won't find us odd, but sweet like chakoi, the brown sugar of your skin mixed with my Irish powder. The color of love isn't red. It's yellow, like you. I want to kiss you, but when I open my mouth, yellow comes out, covering everything, filling the room like a great tsunami of my gut-grounded feelings. I can't wake you. I can only marvel at the marigold of your hue, my fascination with your pigmentation, the predicament of dawn in a city never darker than dusk. Yay! That's my refrain. Whenever I read anything, it's always like, yay! This very last one is called The Last Day. But today is actually like a lot of firsts. This is the first day that I'm 26. This is the first day that first complete day that I am a Texan. This is the first time I'm at Spiderweb Salon, and also the first time I'm using an iPhone for this sort of thing. So, yay!
Technology!
But, yeah, technology, right? But I'm going to do something in reverse this year that I do, whenever I see someone on their birthday, I always ask them, like, what they've learned in the previous year. So, for example, I am turning 26. Is it 11:30 yet? Because I was born 11:30. That's when I'll be 26. But I always get really interesting answers, and I try to keep track of them. So, for example, when a friend of mine turned 23, she told me that she learned during 22 that if you have to break 2 laws in order to be caught for breaking 1, which is a good thing. Everyone should know. Other really interesting things that I have learned, some sad, some happy, but I feel the need to give you what I've learned during 25. And it's kind of related to this last poem, because a lot of the poetry that I used to write was stuff that I wish I could say, but I could never actually say. And what I've learned during 25 was that you just should tell people what you want rather than being like, here's a subtle hint. You know, like, oh, I want you to talk to me.
I agree with that.
Precisely, right? Just like fucking tell people what you want or need. Unfortunately, I don't always go about this in the best way. As I think anyone who knows me can probably attest to. I tend to be kind of forceful and whatever. But this poem is called The Last Day. No, sorry. Just blew it, right? That's what it's for.
Don't be sorry.
Blue blanket draped coolly against my white porcelain stomach. I can hear you moving about. Muffled footsteps and objects scraping through the white wall between us. Draped elegantly, the line of my spine is captivating below the curves of my shoulders, behind my sight yet out of yours. Surrounded by steam and streaming water trickling over your feminine yet masculine lines, the sound of your collarbone that my fingertips brings to mind, your mind has raced forward, designing the outline of your schedule. Do you savor your shower? If I was bolder, I would be there, licking the metallic water off the soft skin at the base of your neck. The door opens and lazily let my eye linger on you, throw on a shirt starched stiff, glare at the clock and scoff at my indolence. Words exchanged, none, some tangled tongue. Don't listen to my mouth. It wasn't doing what it was supposed to. The words came tumbling out faster and cruder than I had meant, mocking my best intentions. I have told my mouth to apologize, but the words are tangled behind my gums, my tonsils are rebelling, swelling with pride, and my tongue has tied itself to the roof. My teeth are chattering amongst themselves, ignoring pleas for attention. Don't hold my mouth against me. Hold yours. And I apologize for my inability to quell my mutinous mouth. Thank you, guys.